Hey guys, welcome to GypsyStarSeed. It has been a long time since I've done a reading. As you guys can see, I'm in a different place. I think it's been a couple months since I've done a reading, or at least a month. Last time you guys saw me, I was in Oregon. I just signed a 2-year lease on this home. I'm back in Nevada, in Las Vegas, and I've been asked by my guides, higher self, whoever you'd like to view them as, to do some readings for everyone in the collective. So let's get started. What's up, Gemini? How are you doing? I'm going to do readings a little bit differently today. I'm just going to pull the cards that I am guided to pull and give you the messages that are coming up to the surface. I know that it's been a while. Obviously, as you can see, I'm in a new place. I moved. So now I'm able to do readings. I have like a little area to do that. So hopefully I can get these to you guys a little more often than every couple of months. So today we're going to start with the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. Come on, it's always that last card. I can't see the pick up. Let's see what we have going on for you. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my ascended masters, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Gemini the message that is in their highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, you got Archangel Raphael. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. There's some knowledge that you're blocking from coming in, Gemini. It's almost like you're aware that it's coming in, but I'm feeling a little bit of fear about what it's going to change for you. And you also got number 9, which is leading up to 10, which is big changes, endings. So there's something that you're going to have to come to terms with, Gemini, that is going to shake your world a little bit. And the problem right now is that you know the truth, and it's something that you're kind of avoiding. So allowing those who you seek assistance from to come in and help you clear that is really powerful right now. You also got Earth Angel. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. So you're being called to stand in your power in any way possible to help the earth and what's happening within the earth. Yeah, I'm really getting that you're avoiding things. Like if you see these cards, like if you look at this, I view this as your higher self, right? Your higher self is here literally sending you light. And there's an avoidance here, like nose stuck in the air, avoiding it. I'm hearing you know what you're supposed to do. And it's like you're terrified of that. You're terrified of your power and where you're meant to be. It's like you've already seen it. And it's got you terrified. There's just a lot of fear behind the aspect of this. So Gemini, there's a fiery energy coming through that is definitely not part of your reading. Let that flow through. You could be dealing with a fire sign that's feeling some type of way, but I don't think this has anything to do with it at all. Yeah, there you got Kuan Yin. So care and compassion. It's like you're choosing to be out of your heart chakra because you feel like it's a safer place for you. And you need to understand that doing what is right for everyone involved and offering a helping hand is going to be what gets you out of this. And this feeling that you're in, this feeling of desperation. Yeah, you got the life force, Cernus. I can never say his name. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased, but if you're using them for the wrong intent, it can come back to you because that energy will be mirrored back to you. So there's a lot of prayer and contemplation that needs to come through. You need to connect with heaven. They want you to ask for what it is that you're seeking, because what you're seeking is also seeking you. But because you're focused on things that you don't want, you're bringing in the wrong things, and the intent behind what you're focusing on is a little negative. And because it's negative, it's bringing in more of that. So they want you to give more of yourself energetically to others in a way that you may be able to help them just for the time being, to balance out that energy. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Clarity. Alright, so there's something from the past that's coming back around, Gemini. I want you to learn from the past, alright? It's not coming back for you to repeat it. It's coming back so that you can claim your independence from it. They want you to set healthy boundaries, because you're not right now. You have no boundaries. Like, you're easily swayed right now. Whoever I'm reading for doesn't really know, and I mean this with the most love, because I understand how hearing this could be very triggering, okay? But it's because you don't know what you stand for, and that's why you're able to be easily swayed. It's something from the past, person, place, thing, a belief, which sometimes people from the past can bring about beliefs from the past and cause us to shift into older selves of versions, or older versions of selves, excuse me. Yeah, something has you backwards, like tongue-tied. I've been kind of tongue-tied, missaying words this entire reading. So there's something to do with you not being able to get the words out that you need to speak. They want you to be of generous spirit, and they want you to understand that you're going to need to think on your feet, because it's going from the 37 to the 27. So that's an altitude drop. I'm hearing an altitude drop. So there's like a level being dropped, shifted, going down a level. There's a focus on you being, see how I'm like stuttering? This isn't me, this is your energy. There's a focus of you making the wrong choice, and it being like one step forward, 20 steps backwards. I think I need to pause this really quick. Alright, sorry about that, Gemini. I had to move videos over, otherwise it wasn't going to let me keep recording. So let's go to the Lightworkers Oracle deck here. Yeah, so like I was saying, there's something about you needing to think on your feet and having the right intent. There's definitely a highlight on intent with the past few signs. Aries and Taurus also had that highlight. Break the chain. You're healing and rewriting the future by re-experiencing the same types of experiences, and the only way that that changes is if you choose to do something differently than you've done in the past. You have to go first. The universe will catch you. So you need to have belief in the fact that this will work out. I'm really getting it's like a past place or person. And it's almost like going back to this place or speaking to or being around this person puts you back into an old version of self that you've literally shed. I'm seeing the equivalent of like a snake trying to get back in the dead skin that it shed. Like it just doesn't even apply. And that comes down to your belief system. And for anybody who may be a content creator, I'm being told to tell this. I have a mindset channel, and I'm also about to start doing discovery calls for my next program. So if you are a content creator and you're fighting these types of beliefs, reach out to me, find me on Instagram. I would love to help you. I would love to serve you in any way possible, because life can become very daunting and frustrating when you don't feel like there's a way for you to grow. and you don't feel like there's a way for you to step out of a version of self that you've just been. And it's really hard to shift from who you have been for so long if all you have are a list of narratives that don't even apply to you, but somehow you've been identifying with them. So sometimes it just requires a little bit of guided assistance to get out of those narratives. And once you're out of them, you're scot-free and you don't really need that help anymore. So just want to put that out there for anybody that may be a content creator struggling with this stuff, okay? Great. There's building blocks. There are strong foundations that you have. It's a beautiful work in progress, but along the line of building new foundations, you will always be given an opportunity to fuck it up, right? Like there will be an opportunity to repeat patterns that did not serve you in the past. And it is up to you to understand where you don't fit in, and knowing that you don't need to belong to someone else to truly belong within self. And I know that there's a level of like uncertainty, like you're almost having an identity crisis. And it's got you in like a sense of loss that's making it very hard to build these foundations, right? Because depression is a very heavy energy, and getting out of it is and can be a struggle. So when you are focusing on how you're going to build, don't narrate that story as you needing to have another person for you to build that castle. Create the belief that your story only requires you and what you have within you right now in this present moment, and truly believe that. Live in that, because a belief is just a thought that you've put on repeat, and you think it over and over and over and over again until it's become solidified and you believe it as if it's fact. Beliefs can shift. Lives, entire lives can shift in a moment, the minute that you decide to break a belief that doesn't serve you. And there's a lot of beliefs in this reading right now I'm seeing that don't serve you or your highest good, or what it is that you seem to be going for, Gemini. So you have to understand that it doesn't take anyone else for you to become that full version of you, because the only person that can get you to that full version of you is you. Others may help you see yourself in a better light along the way as mirrors, but ultimately that's all they are mirrors. Every thought created is an energetic transmission. All right, the Gemini, they want you to understand that there's a spiral of I'm hearing a downward spiral of thoughts that you can get yourself into, and there's a trigger behind it. Social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, one of those main functions of social media, or maybe all three. Maybe you're just doing a trifecta, like just piling them onto your air sign thoughts, which just puts you into overdrive of overthinking and overthinking and overthinking. So what's happening is it's got you emitting an energy of lack, which is going to bring more of that same vibration. And they want you to get out of lack consciousness and understand that every thought you're creating is an energetic transmission that is calling to you more of that energy. So the only way to get out of that is to get into an excited feeling of what it's going to be like, what it's like if you have what you want. And I know they don't teach us in school, but if they did, we would learn this in elementary and it would be so easy and you'd be a billionaire, Gemini. But they don't teach this, and I'm so sorry. But today you have me, and I'm here to tell you that if you shift your focus, you will shift the energetic transmissions that you're creating, and in turn shift your entire life. And that's kind of where you're going right now, but you're using someone else as the default for that shift to happen. Like you need to have him or her in your life so that you can shift into that default mode of being your greatest self. And what you don't see about that is that if you can't shift into the mode of being your greatest self on your own, and you do that with someone else completing you, right? What's going to happen is if they ever sever from you, you're now incomplete, because you've created a narrative that this person here is what completes you. You need to understand that you are complete on your own. You are not orphaned. That's a perspective you've put yourself in, and it's a narrative that you're viewing yourself through. This is your world, Gemini. Every single person is just a piece in your world. They are just a character in your play. You need to decide what it is that you want your play, your life, the play of your life to be. Do you want to have a comedy? Do you want to have a drama? Do you want to have a happy ending, a family ending, a Disney ending? Or do you want to choose something terrible and then make that your focus? And because it's the focus of what you're seeing, that's now your reality. You have that power, Gemini. No one else but you. All right, I hope that this message meets you well. I send you so much love and support. Namaste.